Hi, how are you doing? Okay, so if you're watching this, you're on my team, and I just wanted to say hi, and hopefully you can hear me. I got my Bluetooth in. Um, I just wanted to say I believe in you, and I know you can do this, and um, basically just tell you a little bit about myself, what I do, and how I work my business, and maybe you can learn from some of my mistakes. So I was about 8 months pregnant, and I was always sad and kind of desperate. I was crying myself to sleep at night. We were on government assistance. And I was in so much debt. We would use credit cards for groceries. Would borrow money, and it was a vicious cycle. So I was looking for a way out of debt, looking for a way out of the struggle. I was about to have a baby, and I knew even more expenses were coming my way, and I was gaining a lot of weight in addition to the baby. So I was like, I'm gonna have a lot of baby weight to lose. I need to get healthy. I know I need help. I'm not good at dieting, and I was looking for some way to help people. I love helping people. I love having purpose, and I joined this business. I was following my cousin Stacy after a while. I just kept seeing her post about the products and the business, how it was changing her life, and I was very skeptical at first. I would zoom in on the pictures and be like, "Is this real?" And it was real. And I would see her results and like how it was helping her out so much, and with her health and her family. She was able to get her kids into dance class. That's why she joined, and to be able to homeschool her kids and excuse me, and just have a little more extra freedoms and peace of mind. So I wanted that too, and she wasn't the salesperson type. That was one of my things that held me up, and I didn't feel like I had time. I couldn't afford it. I had basically every excuse you could think of because I didn't have a big network, and all my friends and family was like skeptics, penny pinchers type people that I knew they weren't gonna try. That was another thing too. I knew everything, as being someone that had been in sales before. I knew one, I was not good at it. I had never been good at it, and I swore I would never do sales again. And I knew that. I don't know. It was just hard, and it was unstable, and there was so many different factors that played into part, like whether you had a bunch of rich friends or whatever the case. I don't know. But what I learned is that I was so wrong. Like everything, I was wrong. This is like nothing I expected. I was able to join the business, and just by trying the products and following the steps that Stacy gave me, my upline, and the team, the Diamond Empire, is so supportive and helpful. They offer so many Zoom trainings that are just so inspiring, and offer so many resources of tips, like posts and scripts and tips, just really how to work the business. And so I would learn, and I just plugged in. I was consistent, and I tried the products. I lost over 42 pounds. I reduced my stretch marks, and I regained my hairline. I just became really excited about the product because they were changing my life. Like really, I joined to lose the baby weight, and I lost the baby weight. I earned a $150 shopping spree, which came at a perfect time because I had lost so much weight and I needed all these new clothes. So I got a whole bunch of products and clothes, and mostly clothes. And I also got a whole bunch of fast start bonuses throughout the process, just consistently doing the steps. And it wasn't all at once. They were kind of spaced out, but just the way that they came, like the timing that they came, let me tell you, it's all God. Like someone prayed me into this business for a reason, because they wanted to help me for whatever reason, or maybe they saw something in me. And same thing for you. I prayed you into this business for a reason, and it's like God wants to bless us with this. I know that sounds weird, but I got these $100 bonuses at the time when I knew I had nothing else coming through. Like my checks for my main job were delayed for some reason. We were switching payrolls at the time, and I was just on E with gas, and the food was empty in the fridge, and I was like, "Ugh." But I was already a couple years into the business. You know, I had finally decided, okay, I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna stop dabbling just my toe, and so I started doing more, and I started earning more. I gave myself those little $100 bonuses, and they came at the time when I needed the most. Like, seriously, it was such a blessing. We were able to put food in the fridge and pay for gas, and several times, not just on that occasion, on other occasions. You know, say my direct deposit was supposed to come through on Thursday or something, and for some reason it didn't come through till Friday. Well, I need food and gas on Thursday and things like that. Like, it just allowed me to be able to have extra wiggle room so that when I got my paycheck, I could pay down credit. And I was, you know, working on my mindset a lot, and that, you know, working on self-discipline a lot. So I was able to control myself more as far as spending, saving, and pay off debt. I paid down 4 credit cards to 0 balance. Yo, I'm so excited. I've improved my credit from poor to fair. I won't tell you like what range I'm in and everything that I'm going through right now, but I will tell you it's improved a lot, and I'm on the verge of something really big, and I'm so grateful because I owe it all to this business and God. And you know, the fact that I feel like he used this business to grow me into the person that he sees me to be. And that is, like, that's a long story. What I feel like God sees me to be is a mover and a shaker, someone that I'm gonna pull out my notes here because I actually wrote this down. I wrote it down about a year ago. Yeah. My maker is my mirror. It's how I think God sees me that determines what I believe. I believe that God made me to be a mover and a shaker, a helping hand, and a dreamer, a believer, and a prayer. Someone that prays a lot. A daughter, a sister, a mother, a lover, quixotic, always seeing the best in people even when they don't see it in themselves, determined, strong-willed, on a mission to help others feel better about themselves, to have health improved like I have, and I'm not my worst mistake. You can't tell me who I am. God sees me through the lens of his grace, and I'm on a mission to help 3 others. Let me stop right there and go into depth. I have weaknesses. I'm not perfect, okay? I have mistakes. I'm what you would call a slow starter. It took me a long time to get going in the business, and there's a lot of mindset things, but really it's going to leave a way for God to show his grace, I believe, because I believe there's other people out there that are like me that have so much self-doubt and so much self-development that they need to do, and mind growth, that, you know, because they have that broke mentality, and that, you know, I did, and it's just, it takes a lifetime of untraining a lot of fears and doubts that we've been trained to have, and yeah, I've made a lot of mistakes, but, you know, I think that you guys can learn from that and don't make the same mistakes, and that's God's showing his way of moving things, changing things for people that need it, that need change in their life. And I want you to see that I'm walking proof that if I can do it, you can do it too. Like, I'm not the salesperson type. I don't have money. I mean, I don't have a bunch of wealthy friends. I didn't have the money to buy the kit. That's what I was going with. I had to put it on a credit card and I maxed it out. But I'm glad I did, because now I'm now I'm in a way better place and I'm able to help others, and I'm so thankful. Like I said, I'm on a mission to help 3 others to be able to make some extra income and to be able to have more freedoms and more peace of mind, and to be able to save more and give more and spend more time with their families. If I could help 3 mamas and papas to be able to reach their dreams, that would be the biggest gratification, like the most satisfying thing ever. I love a challenge. I'm not a quitter. I have thick skin. I can handle whatever. I can handle rudeness, smart ass, extreme sarcasticity, extreme scarcity mentality. That's what I was trying to say. I can handle a little sarcasm too, though. Whatever's thrown at me, because I'm a warrior of God, and His hand is mighty. So basically, I want you to be able to believe in yourself and learn and just try, and don't be afraid, because fear is a liar. And don't compare yourself to other people's stories, because, well, most of the time their stories you're seeing are just their highlight reel, and you don't know what's going on in the background. Everyone has their own path. Like, comparison is just the thief of joy. It's just trying to rob you of your time, and that you could be using towards more productive things, and like being confident in yourself and building something positive towards your goals. I believe in you. Like I said, I prayed you into this business, and I saw something in you. That's why I asked you to join my team, and I want to help you get there. I want to help 3 people, whoever's going to run with me. I don't know if that's going to be you or not. I really hope it is, but you're in the best place. You're in the best position for it to be, because you said yes, and because you're on my team, and I'm pushing for you. I'm rooting for you, and let's do this. Like, whatever you need, I'm here for you. Just wanted to let you know, and hope you have a great evening, y'all. Rock this thing. You can do this. There's so much more I want to say. I want to give you like all the tips about the core 5 things we do. But I know I've already gone on. It's already 13 minutes. I wanted to keep this short. All right, I'll send that in another video later if you want. If you're curious, like how, I said at the beginning, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story and how I work the business, but I'm a little long on my story. I'm working on my timing, y'all. In a nutshell, the 5 things: post, message. You gotta ask people, and you gotta post. Posting tells people your business is open. Messaging asks, plants the seed, and posting waters it. So you gotta post and you gotta message. And you gotta follow up, because nobody ever says yes on the first time. Rarely they do. Sometimes they do. Fresh fish jump first, but you have to ask about 13 times on average to get someone to say yes, because it just has to be the right time. They have to work their way through their doubts and everything, and you have to do self-development. Very important. This business is 80% mindset and 20% skill set. So you have to read to self-development, listen to self-development, and always grow your mind, and listen to worship, like Elevation Church or Hope City, or pick a church. Just get closer with God. 5. Post, message, follow up, self-development, and am I missing something? Oh, interact with people. You want to comment and interact on people's posts. Say something genuine, like compliments. Ask them where they got their dress or whatever. maybe you have common interests, you can talk about those. You gain common grounds by doing those genuine compliments, and you build relationships so that it doesn't feel like cold messaging when you're messaging them to host a post or to try as a loyal customer or to join your team. And you learn things about them, like what their goals are, what makes them cry, and what makes them laugh. Things about their personality. You have to kind of look for what you want, because you don't want someone on your team that you don't want. You want someone that's positive. Like, I'm looking for people that are positive, hardworking, and have faith and have grit. So I look for those traits all the time when I search for people who I want on my team. Find things like that who you want on your team. Alrighty, y'all. Well, that's about over 15 minutes, a minute over. I just wanted to say bye again, and hope y'all have a great evening, and I love y'all.